So according to Chelsea Twitter, or Chelsea fans in general, Thomas Tuchel should be under pressure to be sacked from his job because Todd Bowley is taking over. Because what is happening and the 48% win rate at Stamford Bridge is not acceptable. I think it's pathetic and you all need to grow up. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys, and welcome to the fact that I have to come here onto this platform right now and actually give you reasons to why you're being absolutely absurd for wanting one of the greatest things we have in this club, our manager, to be sacked or replaced because you deem that a home win percentage is not acceptable. Look, in this video we're covering two things. Number one, why Tuchel needs to keep his job, and number two, where he can improve, because I've got 3 things where he needs to improve and I've got 5 reasons to why Thomas Tuchel needs to keep his job. Let's get on to this video. But before we get started, I think it's very important that you guys support the cause, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It goes an absolute long way. We need to hit 500 likes. And in the comments below, I just need a simple Tuchel in or Tuchel out. Just do that and rest my mind at ease that my subscribers have got good common sense, because this manager, how can you want him out already? It makes no sense. Reason number 1 that you need to keep him in a job. He's won the Champions League. Do you not understand what the Champions League is? The Champions League is the holy grail of football. The Champions League is a trophy that teams like Manchester City are pumping in money to win. PSG are offering Mbappe 50 million a year plus 100 million signing on fee just to pray he stays for 2 years to maximize their opportunity and their window to win one Champions League. And Tuchel has delivered in 6 months of being in the job, the second one in our history. Don't compare him to Roberto Di Matteo. He's actually a full qualified manager. Roberto Di Matteo did an excellent job in the 6 months he was given. Tuchel was competing for the title until December when injury struck. Until December, none of you were saying any of this. And even recently, he reinforced how good he is in the Champions League again. And we absolutely pummeled Real Madrid in that second leg, when we pummeled teams to get to multiple finals. Champions League is not a given, people. Stop it. Winning must be boring for you lot, right? Because evidently it's not enough for 2 FA Cup finals, a Carling Cup final, a Club Super Cup, or Super Cup for the European. It's not enough for you lot. Champions League final. Winning, to get to those finals, you have to win. And we successively win. Is the league form good? No, I don't think the league form has been fantastic. I really don't. But the cup runs are evidence that this is working. We've got a good manager that can compete with Pep, that can compete with Klopp, that can compete with Conte, that can compete with Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho. He is up there as a great manager. Is he perfect? No, he's not. But is he an issue? He hardly is. We've lost on penalties in a Carling Cup final. We lost narrowly to Leicester City in a wonder strike where Kepa made a mistake, in my opinion. To this day now, I'm saying Kepa made a mistake. We are going to beat Liverpool. I am confident we can beat Liverpool. Yet people still want him out. I don't understand it. I never will. I really don't. Let's talk about this league position, because a lot of people I see are making an agenda right now, because that's what I'm going to call it. Is Chelsea at the top of the league? No, they're not. But what has he done in his 18 months? Well, number 1, he secured top 4 after Frank Lampard had us 11th. And he took over with 19 games, I think, or 20 games. And he absolutely climbed from 11th all the way to top 4. And you know what? We got lucky at the end, but he got the job done. That's all that matters. This time around, we've been comfortably sitting in the top 4 the whole season. We've not been dropping out of it. We've not been iffy. We've not been butty. But all of a sudden, we've had a little shake and everyone's throwing their toys at the pram. And who are we going to blame? This culture that we've got at this club of sacking and hiring managers. People now think the minute a manager goes through a barren spell, you have to sack him. That's unsustainable. Sack Tuchel, and who are you bringing in? Mauricio Pochettino? Is that what you want at your club? No thank you. No thank you. Reason number 4. Where were all of you haters in mid-November? Before all the injuries hit, before the Juventus game when we slapped Juve 4-0 that night, And before Ben got injured in that game, where were all of you? Where was this negative energy? Because we were scoring goals for fun. We were keeping clean sheets. We had Ben Chilwell on the left, bombing in and getting goals. We had him popping up in the number 9 position. It was fluid. It was aggressive. You had Reece James playing well. All of a sudden, now 2 players that are pivotal to our system are injured, and people want to come out with, we need to get rid of it. What? You have Alonso, age 32, and Azpilicueta, age 65, by the way, that he's playing at this moment in time. You have Thiago Silva, who's an aging asset. You've got 2 players that are out of contract in the summer and leaving. That's the predicament the board got him into. You've got Jorginho and Kante, part-time players, because they can't stay fit for a perceivable long period of time. And Tuchel is managing this squad with Malang Sarr, Trevor Chalobah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who were never going to be in the squad this summer. Now, all of a sudden, pivotal players, and you want him sacked when we are actually going to make top 4. And why is it always the final reason, always the easiest thing to do, blame the manager? Why are we not going to look at the players? Why are the players on the beach? And I mean it, they have been on the beach. Since we lost to Real Madrid, these players have got it in their head they don't need to play anymore. They have secured top 4, they're chilling, they're vibes in, they're absolutely being lazy cow. That's what I'm going to call them. They are not pressing as hard, and you know what? It is hard to press when you know what is the point. We're not going to drop out the top 4, at least they thought so. We're not going to win the league. What are we competing for? We're going to finish 3rd. That's what they assumed. And you're going to say Tuchel maybe should be trying to push them on. What's he galvanizing them for? An FA Cup final that's coming up next weekend. Now, I promise you they will turn up. This is Chelsea. We turn up on the big occasions. Have some faith. Know who your club is. Learn our history. By no means am I saying he is perfect. And I've said this on numerous occasions. He is not perfect. And I will give you good, valuable reasons. Number 1, the attack needs to get sorted out. And I think this isn't an attack issue. I think the issue here arises from the fact that we play a little bit of a negative branded style of football. We play not to lose. Nini FC says it perfectly. We play to draw the game, and if we win, it's a bonus. And for me, that is spot on, because when you think about it, right, Chelsea with the 3 at the back system, with the NG and the Jorginho, that's 5 defensive-minded players. They're not really what you call attacking sporadic players, are they? They are players that are actively going to try to protect the lead rather than go in and expand on it. Then you add in 2 wing backs that are not the most attacking, and all of a sudden you've got 3 attacking players. This attack needs to get sorted out, because I've said this before, when you look at the XG numbers, defensively, we're a title winning side. Going forward, we're a top 4 battling side. And we're outperforming XG as well. That will eventually catch up with us. We need to improve. This is unacceptable. I understand the frustrations, and I think the home record needs to improve. I don't understand the disparity between going away from home and absolutely pummeling teams and having a great away record to the point where we should be in the top 2, top 1, and then coming home and having a terrible, maybe being 9th or 10th. Because at this moment in time, we've dropped way too many points. From the top of my head, Manchester United, Burnley, Brighton, Wolves yesterday, and plenty more. Arsenal, we have dropped so many points at home. I think there was a stat where we've picked up 5 from 21. That was ridiculous. Like, I don't understand this. And Tuchel needs to fix that. That is the second thing. I understand teams are coming with a deep block. You need to sacrifice a midfielder, or if you need to sacrifice a defender to put in another midfielder, or maybe put in another forward, because we need to create something. Where are all those link-up plays, the mechanisms that were there at the start of the season, or when he first arrived, the combinations, players moving off the ball, everyone linking up? That was there. And all of a sudden, we're lacking. And finally, don't say I'm not fair. I think his transfer window, talent ID needs to improve. A lot of you are going to say, Alex, Saul and Lukaku are not his signings. Listen, if you're the manager, you sign off on these signings. And if they get signed under your name, when the history books will write, Romelu Lukaku, Saul Niguez have been signed under Thomas Tuchel. They are his sign. Whether you like it or not, he is employed as the manager of the club at that moment in time when the players have been signed. Neither one of them, in my eyes, has been a success. His signing record needs to improve for Chelsea Football Club. He's had 2 transfer windows, and sadly, these are the 2 players we've given him. Is that his fault 100%? No, but this needs to be improved, and I am nothing but fair. I am objective, and I am going to be honest. They're not being good signings. It's not been a good window. Look, peeps, I'm sorry to have done this video. I hope you lot have enjoyed it. I hope that some of you have seen the light and understand that we cannot judge Tuchel until next December, next January. Give him the first half of the season. Give him to the World Cup. Let's see where we're standing in the league. And then, you know what? Ask away. And even now, if you don't like something, be objective. Ask the questions. It's okay to ask, but coming into my comments with Tuchel out, Tuchel out, Tuchel out, Tuchel out. What are you doing? I don't want to hear this. It's nonsense. Come in with Tuchel in, Tuchel in, Tuchel in. Don't do that, okay? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 400 or 500 likes. And make sure you subscribe. Peace out, I'm out. Keep it positive. Bye.